All right, Coach. Frustrating night to say the least, with the turnovers and the missed shots, but it was impressive the way your team got back into it. A lot of fight in the second half, but again, just too much to overcome with the turnovers.
Yeah, it's something we just have to continue to work on. Love our fight. Our guys went out and they fought, especially in the second half. We climbed back into it, but we do have to take care of the ball, and we gotta execute better.
Is the positive on the turnover aspect that there never is any positive, but it just seems that they are correctable errors. It's not anything that you can't fix.
Yeah, most definitely. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot, and we have to keep the game simple. Come down, run our offense in transition, keep the game simple. When we do, we get really great shots, quality shots. And it's something we have to continue to teach, continue to talk about, and frankly, continue to get better at. If we take care of the basketball, we get quality shots.
The bench, again, scored 12 points tonight. The issue tonight, though, is the minutes that the starters had to play because of the lack of bench scoring. Is that going to be sustainable as far as the starters playing 35? Again, Brandon played 40 minutes tonight. Is that going to be sustainable as the season goes on?
Well, hopefully we're not in this situation where Brandon and Devontae and Jonas and those guys and heavy minutes like this on a back-to-back, but they wanted to play, and we needed them out there in order to give ourselves a chance to win the game. We'll continue to get better. Like I said, our bench will get better. We'll get healthy. We'll get guys in the rotation. It'll help those guys so that they're not playing heavy minutes, especially on a second night of a back-to-back.
I mean, when you look at the box score and you just see 30 turnovers, I mean, what kind of runs through your mind?
It's just tough. I know how good this team can be. They know how good they can be. We're getting better, slowly but surely. It's an area that we have to get better at. We have to take care of the basketball in order to give ourselves a chance to win games down the stretch, or any game for that matter.
And even beyond this game, just the first 3 games overall, how concerned are you about just where the offense is as a whole?
I'm not really concerned at all about where the offense is. I'm more concerned about we have to give ourselves a chance to run offense. And when we do, we start off the game, we were shooting the ball well, we were taking care of the basketball, and then we started to turn it over. But look, once again, I don't want to make everything about that. Our guys fought. I'm proud of their fight. We're getting better slowly but surely, and we just got to stay working on it.
Good segue, Coach, because I got to ask you about what Herb Jones did in the third quarter. I mean, he basically single-handedly got you back in the game with his fight on the offensive and especially on the rebounding side. You had 62 rebounds tonight. That's going to go overlooked, but Herb Jones rebounding the basketball and getting in there really got you back in the ballgame.
He is a warrior, and you guys saw it. He just fights. The kid just comes in. Once again, quiet demeanor, but he has a toughness about him that is going to take him a long way with our team, with our organization, with the guys in the locker room. We trust putting him on the floor, and he can make plays, but like you said, his physicality, his toughness, he guarded a number of their guys. I thought he did a really good job. Credit to the Timberwolves. They pulled out the game, but I really like our fight.
And not that this was the reason you guys lost the game or anything, but do you think the offense could have settled down a little bit late if you got the ball in the JV more, especially once Cat goes out the game, maybe get the ball in him, just get some more easier shots?
Yeah, I thought it looked really good when we just threw it down in the post, and we had cutters. We got easy buckets, and we have to do more of that. We have to recognize those different opportunities, whether it's Brandon or Jonas, and just throw it down and then cut and let those guys make plays from us from the post.
We'll go to Zoom.
I couldn't tell from my angle. I saw our bench get pretty riled up. So it may have seemed that he got fouled. I'm not sure. I couldn't see it from that angle. I would have to go back and look at the tape.
Hey, Willie, it's Andrew from ESPN. We couldn't really hear the in-person questions, so I'm sorry if this was asked in a different way. But is it at all bit encouraging knowing that despite the turnovers and the shooting performance tonight, that you guys were in it in the final minute and it's kind of corrected full issues?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, extremely proud of our fight. We have to clean up the turnovers. We know that. But the toughness, the physicality, the way we responded on the second night of a back-to-back against another really tough team, we're all extremely proud of our guys. It's another step in the right direction. But once again, we have to give ourselves a chance by taking care of the ball and just executing.
Kind of addressed generally the impact that Herb Jones made tonight, but what did you think of what he did in the third quarter? I mean, he didn't score a point in that stretch, but I mean, it just seemed like he kind of changed the game with all the stuff he was doing.
Yeah, Herb is he's a freaking tough kid. He just goes out, he guards everybody that we ask him to. He makes the right play. He's gaining a lot of trust in that locker room with his teammates. And it's something that we saw early in him, and now he's getting a chance and taking advantage of his opportunity. Extremely proud of what he did tonight. We just need more of it from all of our guys, and they are. They're fighting. And now we just got to get the turnover stuff in order.
How much, I know you had to make the decision, obviously, with Josh Hart to have her go into the starting lineup. How much of it was that it just seems like it's a good blend as far as some of the stuff that he does that fits in well with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, like you said, once Josh went out, we wanted to look at our lineup and see who could give us what Josh gives us. And Herb, he does that for us. And then we can come in with Trey for shooting. We can come in with Garrett and Kyra and Jackson and those guys. But Herb in the first lineup gives us defense, toughness, rebounding, and he just makes the simple play. It makes it easier on the rest of the guys. I thought early we got quality looks. I thought Nikhil had some quality looks. He just missed them. Same thing with Devontae. We had open looks from three. We missed them. It's a part of the game. We can still win games missing shots. It's tough to win games when we have 30 turnovers. Our guys know that. I've talked to them about it. We're continuing to talk about it. It's an area that we just got to get better. Yes, absolutely. That's the type of defense that we have to play. We have to bring that level of physicality, that level of toughness. We have to rebound the ball at an extremely high level. That third quarter was amazing. It was awesome to see our guys go out and respond the way they did. And we just have to continue to build from here. This is to me, another step in the right direction. It's not a victory, but I'm proud of what we went out and accomplished tonight, and hopefully we can just build and soon pile up some wins.
Yeah, you touched on it a little bit already, but I think Nikhil ends up going 6 of 24. I guess, how do you help him find that line between staying aggressive and understanding time, situation, that type of stuff?
He's got to just shoot the ball when he's open. Simple. Shoot it. If not, swing it or drive it. I'm not worried about Nikhil missing shots. It's a part of the game. He'll get back in rhythm. I love the fact that he took 24 shots. And so that's the key. If he's open, he's got to continue to shoot. And all of our guys have to take shots with confidence.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Coach.
So, I mean, yeah, just when you look down at the stat sheet and see 30 turnovers, what kind of comes to mind?
I mean, it's just the obvious. You can't win games like that. So we keep saying it every game. It's kind of like beating a dead horse. We got to give out. We was in the game, and that's the crazy part about it. Like, even if you cut those turnovers in half, well, we could be up 15 points. So we obviously keep saying the same thing. We got to take care of the ball. Got to take care of the ball. So until then, we got to live with our mistakes.
And just overall through the first 3 games, just where are you with the offense as a whole? Is it concerning just the way you guys are performing, or just what's the approach coming into this next game?
I'm still good. Like I said, it's the NBA. You got ups, you got downs, but the fact that we were in the game, obviously we're defending well. We didn't make shots tonight. I didn't make shots tonight, and we turned the ball over. So, we take care of that, and we put ourselves in an even better position.
And, another consistent problem through the first couple games has been, bench production, just not getting scoring out of those guys. I guess, what can you do to kind of help them just give you a little bit more so you guys, don't have the high minute totals like you had tonight?
Man, just keep encouraging them. The guys are young and coming off the bench, and, they got to be aggressive. We need them to be aggressive, good players, obviously. They're here for a reason, and, they just got to settle in. And we got to help them. I got to do a better job, communicating with them and little things like that. Just try to calm them down in situations. So.
Go ahead, Zoom family.
Thanks, Will. Devontae, I heard you talking about earlier in preseason about the two rookies that have really good basketball IQ. What did you think of the impact that Herb made tonight without scoring? I know that's something people talk about as far as just being able to do what he did without putting up points.
His energy was unbelievable, giving us second chance points, rebounding, offensively, defensively, guarding their best player, switching on the guys, taking charges. His energy and his presence was definitely felt, and we're going to need that out of him, the whole entire season. I couldn't really hear you, my boy. I heard Zion not being here and what?
I'll try one more time. I'm sorry. Just with Zion not being here, does that impact the way you approach games mentally? Like, do you go into games thinking you need to be more aggressive when he's not in the lineup?
No, not necessarily. I got to be aggressive no matter who's playing. Josh Hart's not here, so mentally you got to be prepared for whatever. It's always the next man up mentality. And, for me, mentally, I always got to bring it no matter who is playing.
All right, thanks, Dave.
So.
How are you feeling right now just about where you guys are offensively, the way y'all are executing?
Well, as you said, we need to stop turning the ball over. I felt like second half was good for us. We were in the game. Just those, again, turnovers. If we can take care of the ball better, I think we in the game.
And you could see a couple times late in the fourth quarter, you were kind of looking at guys like, hey, I'm open, this is the right time to get me the ball. How much is that just young guys figuring out how to play with you? How much is that just figuring out your spot in the offense? How do you feel
It's
about
not
that?
just the young guys. We all doing, we trying to figure out how to play with each other. New group, new players, new coaching staff. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be overnight. Some teams are struggling to start, especially the fresh groups, new groups. So we got to just, stay humble, fight every night, I think today we put up great fight. Result is not what we wanted to, but we fought till the end, and we gotta keep building on that. It's sounds like a broken record, but most important thing to stay together and keep believing what we do, keep believing in ourselves, in coaching staff, and everybody who's in the locker room, and we're gonna be good.
Yeah, you mentioned the fight you guys put up. Somebody that seemed like really gave y'all a jolt of energy was Herb in that third quarter. Just what did you kind of just on the defensive end specifically?
Defensive end, offensive rebounds he grabbed. That was big for us, and he's talented kid, hard worker. He's there every night. Does he need some experience? Yes, but he's there and working every night, and that's what we can ask from him.
Go ahead, Zoom.
Sorry, I probably didn't hear question at all. We as I said earlier, we getting used to play with each other. My game is slower. Yeah, I'm more of set offense, not a fast break. But we trying to establish running game. Running game. Fast paced game. Yeah, sometimes we go down to the low post. To slow the game down, especially on nights like this, back to back. And I'm trying to do everything to get everybody involved. So, that's we got to build on that. That's it. Thank you.
I asked a couple guys the same question, but I mean, when you look at the box score and see 30 turnovers, what kind of runs through your mind?
How did we stay in the game? And that's encouraging, having, you say 30 turnovers? Having 30 turnovers and losing by, what's the score? Losing by 7. That's encouraging. I mean, we know what the problem is, and I'm part of it. Just trying to value the basketball. I think we had a sense of urgency on the defensive end. That's what got us back in the game tonight. So we just go back, look at the tape, and just try to get better from it. But we definitely made strides from Chicago.
Beyond just night, because obviously the 30 turnovers is an outlier, but I mean, just how are you feeling about the offense as a whole and the way y'all are executing right now?
I mean, I think we're getting better. We do different stuff every time we step on the floor in the next game. So it's all about us talking, the communication part on the offensive end, and screening for each other and getting guys open. And I think I felt like our pace was a little better tonight too. So we continue to push forward and try to bring that to the next game.
Yeah, and I think Nikhil ended up going like 6 of 24 tonight, and you were that guy once a young guy figuring out how to up your aggression, but also understanding how to, get your shots within the floor of the offense, I guess. What are the discussions like with him on a night like this? Understand when to take those shots and when not to.
We had to help him out. Just getting him open, some open look so he can feel comfortable in his offense. He's big for us, especially scoring. So we just have to get him comfortable in just going down and scoring the basketball and him shooting the three, the mid-range, but just knowing when to take those shots. But all in all, he's trying to do something to win basketball games. He's just trying to be aggressive. So we'll look at the tape and just try to figure out a way where we can do all of that stuff in the offense, and he can be really, really good.
How much did Herb's energy help you guys, especially in that third quarter?
Well, he was out there offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding, and that pushed our break a lot tonight. He was active on the defensive end, And that's something that we're going to need from him throughout the season, just being active on the defensive end and trying to run our stops, just getting out in the transition.
Go ahead, CC.
Any Zoom questions?
Yeah. Well, Brandon, it sounds Silva from Costa Rica for the task. You guys had 28 turnovers and showed below 25% from three-point line, but you guys only lost by 7. Do you feel that if you improved in those categories, you guys can start getting wins?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said before, we're a young team, but we're a new team also. And I'm impressed by how we're coming together so fast right now and building each and every game. So, I'm encouraged. I have nothing bad to say about our team. I think we're all hungry to win basketball games. We just got to figure out a way to do it with less turnovers, good execution, and good defense.